well, I mean, I wrote this extensively in the book, actually. But also in 1997, 98, we were watching what was going on in Iraq. And at some point, the situation in Iraq became very, very difficult for ordinary Iraqi people. People really, really suffered. I mean, there was no power in the country with 50-degree heat. I mean, imagine in August what that does to people.
Oh, I mean, it kills people, doesn't it? Absolutely.
And there was shortage of everything. I mean, there was no hunger, but there was massive deprivation, massive in terms of health services, education, you name it. There was nothing. I mean, people could have just enough to eat. In a country that was very, very sophisticated before. And so I think at some point Saddam maybe realized that he had to use religion, in a country that was very, very secular before. Women were not veiled. People were not. If you go to the mosque twice, twice in a month, they will be reported, and so on. So Saddam Hussein at some point realized that religion could be a good solution.
And you say it really ended up planting the early seeds of Daesh.
Absolutely. And so at that time, I thought of writing an article. So actually, I wrote an article for The Economist. And the good thing about The Economist, they don't put your name on it. Okay. So it was, I think, published in 1998. And at that time, Saddam decided to put the word Allahu Akbar on the Iraqi flag
with his handwriting.
And they started building mosques, and they started, doing, more religious teachings on television and so on. And you could see, and also the whole thing, people picked up on it. In one way or another, because religion was a very good way to keep the people, in check, but also the more interesting part, and might get in trouble for saying that, is that in the Western Iraq, in the so-called Sunni Triangle, there was, the government could see that picking up. But at the same time, that was the bedrock of the regime. So they did not fight it aggressively. So they let it fester. And that is, I believe, was I don't think they planned Daesh from there. Yeah. But that was one of the major,
really
in the long term, that affected the foundation of Al Qaeda and later Daesh.